Hello there. My name is Milan Kecman. I'm here at the Summit Art Space here in Akron. I'm the artist that created the Head2Head series, which is currently on display here. And this is one of several paintings that I have here in the Welcome Gallery. My whole concept of the Head2Head series was to take people in history that either had something in common or were at opposite ends of what they were working on. This particular piece here is John Brown and Frederick Douglass. They both worked towards the same goal, which was abolitionists, and in kind of little bit different ways. John Brown was a little more fiery and a little more aggressive, and Frederick Douglass was a little more diplomatic and a little more laid back, but basically working towards the same goal. The reason I chose the red, because of the fiery direction that he took his goals. And one of my favorite pieces, really. For some reason, the combination of the beards and the color scheme really worked out well.
I'm Leianne Neff Heppner, the President and CEO of the Summit County Historical Society of Akron, Ohio. And I'm honored to be here today to talk with you about John Brown and Frederick Douglass, these two complicated men and the interesting lives that they had together for their goal to end slavery in the United States. And many people don't think about the fact that John Brown and Frederick Douglass were actually friends because they differed with how they thought slavery should end. John Brown thought that it was only with malice and bloodshed that it would happen. Frederick Douglass thought that we could talk and we could work through it. And in the end, John Brown decided to take it into his own hands, and he raided Harper's Ferry, which the Smithsonian says is actually the beginning of the Civil War era. What many of you may not know is actually Frederick Douglass and Harriet Tubman were asked to join in that effort. Tubman said yes, but was unable to attend due to the injury she had occurred as a young slave girl that sometimes kept her in bed for days at a time. Douglass said no, he would not use the violence. But why do we talk about John Brown so much here in Akron and Summit County? Because while he was born in Connecticut, he lived the majority of his life in what we today call Summit County. When he was only 5 years old, his father, Owen Brown, brought the family to Hudson to be around like-minded people. And we know that the hotbed of abolitionism of this area helped form this young soul. He then developed and had an opportunity to work in a variety of places, but the man could never catch a break. He was a hard worker. He was a passionate individual. He was a poor businessman. And so we found him at Richfield when he was paying off his debt, when 4 of his children died within 2 weeks. And then we find him in Akron at the John Brown house that he rented for 10 years, working for the establishment of Perkins and Brown in the wool industry. And because of that wool industry and that collaborative, he had the opportunity to go to Springfield, Massachusetts. And it was there that he met Frederick Douglass. And it was in that house he rented while working for Perkins in Springfield, Massachusetts, that Douglass commented that he'd never seen someone who lived so humbly, because we know that every dime he gathered was to help those that were less fortunate. He had a democracy within his family of 20 children. Sadly, all of them did not live to adulthood. But if they would make money, Brown would ask, what should we do with it? Should we do something nice for ourselves, for our home, or should we put that away to help those freedom seekers that are looking for safety and home? And so here in Akron and Summit County, we talk passionately about John Brown because he was a native son. He was a martyr. He committed treason. He ended slavery through his efforts to lead others to that goal. Thanks for joining us today, and we hope that you'll visit Head2Head and then also the John Brown House here in Akron and learn more about his role in Summit County through websites available on the Summit County website. Thank you.